What is up, party people? We are back with our IGTV, and I just wanted to come on to let you guys know that our weekly topic this week is all about identifying the power of patterns. So this is what Facebook has done. This is why they're getting a lot of heat. This is what marketing is all about. And we definitely touch on that in our podcast episode today. I quickly want to, or yesterday it actually went out, but quickly want to mention to you guys that what we do with our marketing structure is we schedule each week a different topic. So it can be a pillar of some sorts or something that I'm really passionate about talking about. And then each week I break down that topic even more. So this helps us create our marketing plan. This is what our podcast topics are about each week. The whole nine. It makes things so much easier. If you don't do this currently in your business, but you want some support, we do offer one-on-ones. So you can send me a DM, see if it would be a good fit, and we can get you guys scheduled and ready to go with this new type of marketing approach. It's super easy and just streamlines everything for you. So would love to help you guys with that. Coming back to identifying patterns, this is definitely not a topic that anyone really feels like talking about, right? Sorry if you guys can hear Bales in the back. But nobody really feels like identifying their own patterns, looking at their own behaviors, analyzing, what I continue to say, what I continue to do. It's just kind of a nuisance. And it doesn't really feel great to analyze yourself, right? But I want to talk about what happens when you can do this for yourself, when you can become that observer, when you can give yourself the non-judgmental approach to understanding who you are and that these patterns are okay. And the more you become aware of them, the more self-awareness you have, the more you can start to approach your life in a way that you want, right? And that's really what most of our goals are, especially emerging from 2020 and coming out of this year. It's all about self-awareness now, right? We don't have the hustle and bustle to let ourselves bury our heads in the sand, right? And not identify these patterns. We actually had to understand this part of our lives. And if we're not there yet, maybe we're in the process of doing so. Let me tell you, that is hard as hell, right? I know how it feels. I'm doing this every day with you guys. Exactly what I share with you on my social media is really authentic to who I am, what I do on a daily, weekly basis, the things that I think about. And the reason why I feel safe to share this with you guys is because my ideal client is probably thinking, feeling, emotionally the same thing that I am thinking and feeling. So really, we have to get out of our own way and realize that sharing some of these patterns of our own can start to help others identify them. So, for example, last weekend when Sean and I were at Longwood Gardens, which is one of our local spots, it's right in Kennett Square. Beautiful. If you're in the area, definitely check them out. It's just stunning. And every time we walk into the gardens, I say, when I was in high school, we brought paint here for my art class, and I was an art major in high school, and we came and we painted, and I always remember that as such a fun memory growing up. And we always giggle because every time we walk into Longwood Gardens, I will literally say to him, I probably told you this a million times, but, and then I tell him the same story. And that's because it's just a wonderful memory for me, right? It's stuck in my brain. It's something that I talk about all the time. Frequently, this will happen with me as well, like with something negative in the past, right? That maybe like brought me anxiety. And then I'll replay it over and over in my head, like, why do we do this to ourselves, right? So being able to become an observer of your own self and not be judgmental and make light of it, laugh at yourself a little, get some humor in there. It is so beneficial for your mental health. And it really helped me just learn more about who I am. So I've started to identify these patterns. Who knows if I'll change them or not, but I do think that this really gives you a segue into understanding understanding people, once you can understand yourself a little bit more, it makes understanding others a lot easier. So that self-awareness component to all of this is obviously so important. I am here for you guys. If you are currently on this journey with me, this has changed my life. Therapy has changed my life. Thinking about life like this has changed my life for the better. I feel happy. I'm able to discern whether I want to do something or not. I'm able to sign clients on that I love working with, that I feel so passionate about their goals, their future with their businesses. And it's just so rewarding when you can start to tap into this side of yourselves, and I really want it for all of you guys too. So if you need help or you just want somebody to chit chat with, send me a DM. My DMs are always open, and I love you guys. I hope you are having a great week. See you next time.